So my name is Jeremy. This is my 1976 BMW 2002. Her name is Bertie. Actually, I've been working on this car for a little over a year. My daughter picked it out. She wanted us to get into cars as a project. We bought it on Craigslist. It had been sitting for some 20 years in a garage. We picked it up. It didn't run, but with a little work, we got it home and just, you know, I've never worked on cars before. I'm fairly technical, I suppose, and, you know, I know enough about cars to be dangerous, but we just jumped right in and we've redone quite a bit. Obviously not the exterior. That's something that I know that's all the rage these days to sort of leave them as it is, and that's a convenient trend in my opinion because of all the stuff we've worked on, that would definitely be the hardest. But we've actually, you know, as you may or may not know, 76s came with big plastic bumpers. So we actually bought bumpers that were previous years, and so as to not be sort of cheating, this is what you would get in Europe in 1976. So these are, you know, we stayed true to the European 1976, not the American 1976. That includes sort of the flush blinkers and the chrome bumpers. You know, we've done a lot. We redid the interior. I think that was really key. You know, we dry iced out all the old sound deadening, put in all new sound deadening, new Recaro seats, new Kugelworks speakers. I've got Ireland Engineering exhaust on it. You know, we actually try to do things on the cheap, even the exhaust I bought online, used, although still in the box, and then I found some headers and I found a downpipe, and I just sort of assemble all the stuff together. We try to do things on the cheap, you know, we try to have a good time with it. I can, you know, I can fabricate my own parts, I can weld a little, you know, we can buy things on Craigslist, you know, so we try not just to throw money at the project. That's sort of not really our style, if I'm being honest. It's really more about being clever and keeping it running, and clearly it's developed into a problem because I've already bought a second one. And that one, the motor's in my, and it's even worse than this one, the motor's in my garage. The car's in my driveway, and the idea behind that really is my daughter, you know, this is really her car, our car together. I feel a little bad taking it any further. Obviously there's some things I would do to, you know, keep it, but it's sort of agreed that I would move on to the next car and leave this one as it was, how we worked on it. So I might do some stuff to sort of mothball it, like I might, you know, poly the exterior and stuff. Not a huge fan of that, but it does make sense. And get onto this other car, which is downright horrible, to be honest with you. It'll be awesome when I drive that one in here. So it actually bought it from a guy who's around here somewhere, and if he sees that thing rolling, he'll be surprised. So anyway, that's our story. That's how I got kind of hooked, and you know, obviously met Simon and LePitt along the way, and if life allows, I'm always working on the car. It's always got to run though. That's one of the other keys on this, is we never took the car out of commission for more than a week. You know, preferably if we disassemble something on a Sunday, we bust our butts and then we put it back together Friday night, and then we're back on the road on the next weekend. I can't remember a project that took us off the road over a weekend. And so that adds a lot of stress, I'll be honest. It's probably lost on my daughter when I was freaking out and buying parts and you know, out there under the car at night and stuff. But you know, the idea is definitely keep it rolling, keep it rolling, keep it rolling, keep it rolling. So we're doing a pretty good job of it. Yeah, it's been a blast. And I you know, I can't say I know a lot about cars, but I know a lot about car.